Hello and welcome in to the SorareData Game Week 5 or 489 preview. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho on Sorare, joined today by Harry Trades. We're back after missing a few weeks. That's my bad. But now we're here. I feel like I've said that all week. But yeah, here we go. For those of you who are like, wait, didn't the game week just start yesterday? Yes. And we've got one tomorrow. So if anybody talks to Peter Stoyanov, please make sure he set his lineups because this new schedule is really, really not doing it. Harry, how are you feeling on the schedule?
Yeah, it's felt weird. It feels like we've had like 2 midweeks in one type of thing, maybe. This week. And yeah, Saturday deadline. I think, did we have one last week or was that not a Saturday deadline?
Was it Sunday deadline?
Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I'm willing to compromise knowing that we have like lots of summer football. So I'm fine with it. I'm okay.
That's fair. That's fair. I just would I need some normalcy back. I'm a routine kind of guy.
Okay,
I get out of my routine, things get a little wonky. And so it's just, yeah, I just need it back. Thanks everyone for coming in. The streak continues. Bob Franklin, SR Monkey, and Toby. Toby said, excited for this game week, ready to slowly become disappointed. SR Monkey hitting the regular Essence jackpot today. Artur Guler and Aurelian Chouameni joining the platform, the gallery today. GG's there, SR Monkey. KB said, all these X posts about insane Essence pulls have me fighting for my life to not spend my 148 Essence. That's crazy that you would not. Yeah.
Now,
Essence that up or whatever.
It's broke right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Toby said it does make sense to use the Euro Copa Essence before it gets diluted with Contender and Challenger Essence, which is definitely a point. And also, like, the pools are super small because they're only doing players from Euros and Copa. So there it is. It's Wilson. What's up? Oh, Peter's here. Great. All right. Peter, the deadline is in 24 hours. Look, 23 hours and 56 minutes. Just so we're all aware. Mike Basson, what's up? I might have been late. KB, but what if this is part of Sorare's evil plan to get people to spend their essence prematurely to avoid people crafting in-season stars? That's the conspiracy theory I'm ready to go down. Nemesis, what's up? What's up, Dan Cooper? Peter said, I have my office days as non-deadline days. Everything is off now. Yeah, we'll get back to normal soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. Toby said, it's possible you can wait until new seasons drop until you craft without diluting the essence, which I guess is true. Ricky and Jakob, what's up? Thanks for coming in, everyone. So this current game week is super small. It obviously ends tomorrow. But the next one is big if you have players in Major League Soccer or Brazil Serie A, because we've got some double game weeks. Harry, how are you feeling about a double game week?
I'm going into it with not much confidence, knowing that last time we had a double game week, which was like 2 weeks ago, I completely just fumbled everything I could possibly fumble. So yeah, my confidence is low, but I kind of know this time around that, to be honest, my teams or my players within the MLS don't actually have that many double game weeks. All my cards apart from Cincinnati basically have one game. New York play tomorrow, so I don't get the Santi double game like you mentioned yesterday with Keith. Sorry, so yeah, I'm in it, but I'm not. I do have my Brazilian guys, so yeah, there's part of me that I'm going to go for the middle thresholds. Like, there's no way I'm going for anything less. I'm not psychotic and going to go for the top thresholds. And so yeah, I'm excited for it, but I kind of know that I need to sort of taper my expectations as well.
Yeah, the excitement that I felt like a lot of other people had about the MLS double game week, I just didn't have at all, because I looked at my players and I was like, oh, who do they play next? And it's like, oh, one game. Oh, what about that? Oh, one game. And I'm like, oh, it's basically just extending. It's just one extended game week with one game for me, it feels like. So we'll see. But obviously Copa and Euros also going on, but we can't ignore the fact that Chengdu Chanbao from the Chinese Super League is the top favorite of the game week. Do we have? Oh, this is Maxime's team.
Maxime.
Yeah. So Romulu's back, banging hundreds. Palacios there, Felipe, and this guy Leschert, Timo Leschert, also smashes. Well, maybe not. Has been smashing, I'll put it that way. Toby said, as a Houston collection enjoyer, I'm loving the double game week, even though I don't expect much in the second game away to RSL. But yeah, 2 shots. That's all we want. Let's dive in here. Is there any contenders? Oh, yeah. So A-League going on along with the Chinese Super League. And
Rosenborg?
Yes, you're right.
And Sandefjord, or whatever you pronounce it.
I think that they were in this game week. That's funny.
Oh, really?
Interesting. But yeah, Rosenborg, unfortunately, one of the biggest underdogs of the game week. So just having these, a bunch of them played, like a bunch of Norway played this current game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't sneak into the weekend.
Are your boys playing today?
They are. Hoping for JPH MMD masterclass.
Also, what are you doing? Why didn't you play De La Cruz?
It was a gigantic mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that was in. Like, he was starting. That was known.
I
promise you, it was.
I put so little effort into my lineups that I just like made one quickly and I was like, okay, I'm good. And then I saw his score and I'm like, oh, sweet. And check my lineup and I'm like, where is he? Like, it felt like somebody else had done my lineups.
I was watching him last night and I was like, I remember Laird showing me that 270, or I knew you had a 270 lineup that wasn't in
I just
Copa thing, and I was like,
a
there's no way he's
like
not in there.
this. Yeah, no, it was a classic like this game week feels like it doesn't matter. And so I just like barely put any effort into it and clearly just missed it. Like, in fairness, I'm not sure I'm surrounding that. I would have surrounded that card with anything good anyway.
A couple of Tristan Blackmans and
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Now you're going to make me look.
I know you've got Vargas in there because I tried to poach him.
Right. Yeah, like.
What's his L15? Would have he even like fitted nicely or no?
Probably. Oh, yeah, probably. You know what it was? I think I couldn't fit him into 240. And then I made this lineup that was like almost in 240. And I was like, oh, let me just put it in 270. And then just like never thought it. Like I said, I put so little effort.
That's fair.
Yeah. Mike said, to be fair, that was because DLC was shown as most likely bench in the lineup builder for most of the week. I actually don't think he finished. I'm pretty sure he finished at like 80%.
Yeah, I remember seeing him. He wasn't like, he was definitely a positive percentage to like start quite high, but it wasn't like 100. But on Twitter, like they literally, Uruguay literally said there's one change and it's Flamengo boy for Flamengo boy.
Yeah.
And that was it. And
to
be fair, he came off the bench, first touched the other guy and got an assist straight away from a corner, from a free kick.
In fairness, De La Cruz had an assist off the bench in the first game.
True. Yeah. That's a good point.
Really can't play both of them? Are they so overlapping that like overlapped skills and position that you can't play them together?
I gotta be honest though, Uruguay are unbelievable. I watched them last night, right?
They're gonna win the whole thing.
They're gonna actually murder the US, and I'm not even like downplaying that. It's frightening how good they are. I couldn't believe. I know they're playing Bolivia, but regardless, like they were insanely good.
They're very, very, very good. Like
it's weird.
They're better than Brazil, and they might be better than Argentina.
Yeah, and Colombia, 100%.
Yeah. So aside from the 2 Chinese clubs, Urawa, the third biggest favorite, biggest amongst minted teams, Alexander Schultz officially gone.
I have no words. I don't like this new era at Urawa. The new coaches come in and a lot of the old heads, Iwao and obviously Schultz now, and there was another one that's gone as well that I can't think of. Sakai, of course, club captain. So yeah, it doesn't feel like the AFC Champions League winner type of team anymore. And yeah,
I saw that rumor as well. Yeah, Solbakken.
He's barely played.
Yeah,
but yeah, I've seen some bits.
It's a killer. It's a killer. Anyway, Gwangju, Vissel Kobe, Shonan Belmar. It's like, where are the teams that there's Osaka?
Tokyo at home's not terrible.
Nope. Is that Araki, if you will?
Yeah, it is.
Here are the mighty Vacos. Nobody's really that big of a favorite, though.
No, not really. Apart from the Chinese lads who you can't really play them in season. Realistically, you can play the odd one, but
this is Manafa's team. Okay.
Yeah, he's back, and Textera, he's back as well from injury. So yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if a lot of these lads weren't in All-Star. Obviously contenders as well, but it feels like if you've got a Romelu and a Maxime, they're probably going to be in All-Star trying to chop down, the global prize pools outside of, playing them in contender, which is, okay for the rest of the teams here, especially in Classic. But in season's probably wide open, realistically, isn't it?
Feels it, yeah.
Can we really see our boys doing much? I mean, they had a nice home win, I think, away win, sorry, last game, but they've really struggled to find much form this season.
Yeah.
Just no attacking threat. But that 11 there and how their scores look is basically how they've always looked since I've had those cards. I'm not even exaggerating. That has been it. The midfield looks a little bit better normally if Keniwa was playing last year and obviously Schultz, but the front three have never done anything. I know Santana had his spell, but he's apparently a bench boy now.
Is Gustafsson hurt again?
He has literally not played since that knee or maybe was it shoulder? I can't remember which one it was, but
I thought he came back. I guess not. I take that.
He was a sub. But that was for Sweden. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That is a weird one.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, he did come back.
Okay,
he came off the bench, and then nothing.
That's not a good sign. Maybe, yeah.
Man, that was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me was getting outbid on that bundle. Anyway, so yeah, contender seems open. Challengers is going to be. Oh, Mike said Gustafsson was injured in training with Sweden. Oh
Jesus!
Before a friendly, that is terrible. I'm going to steal some work that Deke did because he was dumb enough to share it with me and with other people, and so I'm just going to take credit for it. But these are the win percentages for all of the MLS teams in this game week, and you can see which teams have double game weeks and which don't, which just shows how Harry and I probably have players from the Red Bulls, LAFC, New York City, Seattle, RSL, SKC, and Portland. Oh, no, we got a few more. Dallas, Orlando, Austin, and Colorado. Those are the teams that have one game in this game week. Did I say Orlando? I might have.
Yeah, Orlando tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, the best double there has got to be obviously Columbus Crew, right?
Yes.
New England away and then Nashville at home.
Yep. New England could be without Carlos Heel. He's apparently questionable.
Yeah. Cincinnati away to Dallas and DC are not it's not terrible. I know they're both away, but no Jesus Ferreira for a month. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DC have no center backs now. They're talking about Pedro Santos starting at center back now.
Yeah, what's all that about?
Just everyone's hurt. And my boy Akinboli, or whatever the hell his name is, finally got on the pitch last week and got a red card.
Oh my God.
Jesus. I couldn't believe it when I saw, I don't even know how to spell his name. DC United.
Is he the young kid?
Yes. So he finally came on because of an injury, got a red card because of a conceded penalty, and had minus 10 AA for the classic 0. And now he's suspended.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's really rough. Wow. Yeah, DC just aren't it right now, are they?
It seems like it's Tyler Miller season, maybe.
Apparently so. And no Benteke for 2 games, I think.
I believe that's right. Were they? Oh, they do have 2 games. Yeah. I mean, they're terrible matchups anyway.
Horrible
at
games.
The Red Bulls and then home against Cincinnati. So,
but I think if Tyler Miller does start, I think his L15 is like 30. So
whose?
Tyler Miller's, I'm sure.
Oh, Miller. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We meant Benteke. I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, so it could be a little They're probably going to concede 3 both times, honestly. So you're looking for some sort of bailout penalty. Hashtag.
To be honest, this is like the situation that you would want for Benteke. Like he misses 2 games, but he only misses 1 game week.
Yeah, I guess so. Could be worse. Like it could be 2 game weeks, obviously. So
right. So we'll see.
Akimbola's taken over from Yarborough's situation.
At least he was responsible enough to get suspended, so I don't have to play him this week.
Right.
Because I definitely would have jammed him in somewhere. Anyway, so that's what Challengers looks like from the MLS perspective. I don't have the same sheet for Brazil because nobody did it for me. And by me, I mean did it for them, and then I just share it. But we got Mineiro. Are they at the top? Oh, no.
They have a double game week as well.
Yep.
Flamengo have a double home game week. I know that for a fact. I don't know if Mineiro have a double home, but obviously the first one is, or one of them is home. Palmeiras, again, I'm not 100% sure about. Wow, double home. Oh, that can't be right.
But it's Mineiro, Flamengo. Ugh.
Yeah, so sorry. Flamengo don't have double home then. I got that one wrong. Vasco's double home. My bad. Yeah, Vasco's double home. I don't know about Palmeiras. Maybe check them because that could be worrisome for contender somewhere.
Home against Corinthians.
No double. But double next game week.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, double next game week. Silly.
Okay, so probably Mineiro season, maybe. Actually, they're missing a few players.
Yeah, they're missing
Fortaleza. They're missing like a stupid amount.
Yeah.
They barely won that last game. Hulk.
Everson too is one of them, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he didn't play, did he, last game? The guy saved a pen, by the way, which is So I don't know. Yeah, I know. Fortaleza have a double, but then not they're okay, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Challengers is weird. In season, probably won't have a ton of those Brazilian guys in. Like, there's no like standout smashers. You could argue Hulk maybe, or probably get in somewhere, won't he?
But there are no in-season Brazil cards anyway, right?
No, but I mean, you could play 4 in-season MLS, 1 Hulk type of thing.
Yeah.
I think we might see that. Because, it's hard to emulate. Well, I guess, like, Cucho will have a double game week, doesn't he? So, there's going to be alternatives.
There'll be a couple,
There'll be a few, But like Keith was saying, I knew yesterday, you don't really feel the benefit in Challenger because most will have double game week. So, it's one of them where you're not even really... You are benefiting, but, like, ultimately everyone's benefiting. So, you're all back to, like, a net neutral type of thing.
Yep. Perfect for cap mode. Yeah. Cincinnati, they do have we talked about Dallas and DC. That's what it was, right?
Yeah. I don't even think I could put out a full double. Well, I could if I played DC guys, but that's not happening. So I couldn't put a 5 in Challenger with all double, actually. Mm-hmm. The Seattle one's a tough one, even though they have a great matchup. It'd be fun if they had like a second one, just so there's a bit of insurance there, but of course they don't. So
it's much more accentuated in football with only 2 games, but it feels in MLB sometimes you'll have players that play an extra game and you're like, oh, he has the extra game, but you have another player who's just so much better who plays 1 fewer, and you're just like,
right. Yeah, it's a massive advantage for cap, like you said. It's huge.
Yeah, for sure. And then obviously Miami without Messi.
And Suarez.
Argentina also without Messi.
Yeah. Potentially for the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, they say
he's gonna
someone.
Get out.
I know it's like 8 days away, but apparently he's touch and go. Apparently, so
no. Get out. So this is Copa.
Yeah.
So Argentina, you would think I was doing really well, but all the guys I have there don't play, or they're like common cards.
Oh, I was gonna say like Nico Gonzalez. I can't remember seeing him in your.
No, I don't have him at all. Or Tagliafico. Is that who that was? Yeah, Palacios.
Yeah.
Alvarez, Messi, and Armani. So I've seen Armani in a ton of projected lineups for
Really?
this
Are they
game
gonna?
because Argentina are expected to like heavily rotate.
Yeah.
And so I immediately went to the Sorare Argentina Discord, and everybody's like, "Nah, that's not happening."
Not
They were
yeah.
like, basically, Emi Martinez is like undroppable. But
Mhm.
if he were to be dropped, it's still
It
not
would be.
Armani.
Really? Oh, it'd be who's the
Rui.
next one?
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
It's like, oh well.
Yeah, that's tough.
Panama, Bolivia. Panama coming off a big win yesterday.
That was crazy. That game was a UFC fight, wasn't it? Should have been a pay-per-view.
I think it was. Did it end like at one point? It was 15-3. The fouls.
It was more. I think they had a couple more in the end. Panama,
Yeah,
like 17 maybe. Yeah, it was nuts, wasn't it? But USA have a mountain to climb now. By the way, like actually,
19-4. It finished.
wow. And they only had like same amount of yellow cards or something.
It was
or
one
like,
yellow until the 88th minute, and this was a straight red.
Yeah,
Deserved.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah. That.
I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? But yeah, they have an absolute mountain to climb. Sorry, against Uruguay, who obviously don't need to win, but they're not going to roll over. Like they're just not. Like they're only here for 3. You know, I know there's quarterfinals or whatever. They might rest the odd player, but there's no way they're playing like a completely second team. I'm not buying that.
The like second group Uruguay team is probably still much better. Like the guys that haven't played yet are still very, very good.
Well, it would be like, it's either De La Cruz or De Esqueta or whatever. Like, you know, the quality doesn't drop too much. I know they probably don't have that everywhere, but like, yeah, they're in a system with Bielsa that's like, it's tough to play against. Like, it's not like playing against Panama.
Yeah. Kennedy's confident.
He's not. He's lying to himself. I know Kennedy far too well.
Yeah. But we also have Brazil, Ecuador. Colombia, excuse me. Venezuela, Jamaica. Man. Paraguay, Costa Rica, and then Chile, Canada.
I'm in a situation where my attacking stack Laird plays my defensive stack in this game. Like I have
game?
Brazil, Colombia, which is not ideal, but Brazil are in a weird spot. We don't know what happened. Like if they need to win today, obviously, and
yes,
yeah, that's like there could be a lot on that game, like a stupid amount. So it could be good for like not rotating like Argentina, like that. It's a weird, isn't it? Like as Sorare players, we kind of want there to be a bit of like drama in that, like they play their best team 3 times in a row, or like at least something along those lines. Whereas if Argentina just breeze through, the option of big rotations is worrisome if you don't have backups and whatever.
Yep. Yeah. So Brazil play tonight, and I'm not sure they can make that many changes anyway.
Then, yeah, I saw that he's going to play the exact same team,
one, right? Realistically, who comes in?
No, they reckon Savio for Rafinha and Wendell for Ariana. Sorry.
I think Arana got hurt, didn't he?
He looked fine in the game, maybe in train or something. But like I remember watching it, and he was fine. But I don't know if I'd rate him. That was the first time I've watched him play, and I'm not really having him, honestly. Like he's okay, but like Wendell's better.
I was going to say you're a Wendell boy. That's the thing.
But no, I saw 2 predicted 11s posted in my Discord, but I can't remember like which one was actually posted on Twitter first, because one was like no changes, which is what I assumed was the thing. But then I saw one today that was like Savio at right wing, who did look really dangerous when he came on, and then Wendell at left back, who to be fair was predicted to start in the first game, kind of wasn't, and whatever. But you're right, yeah, Douglas Luiz. To be fair, though, João Gomez did play quite well last game, even though nobody played that well. Yeah, I'm surprised because like Vinny was shocking. Vinny was really bad, like real bad. Rafinha was good, like he created chances and whatever, and basically got. No, they can't. It just PR wise, it just looks terrible. You just can't do that yet, unless Endrick comes on and does something crazy, which might happen. But
I still don't think there's any chance.
No, they won't.
If Vinny has any hope at like the Ballon d'Or, like he needs to always play.
He needs to start playing though. Yeah, as in like he needs to start doing a bit, because he's just nullified out there. It was weird. Like he can't cross off his left foot, so like he'll like sort of get to the byline, and then like his left foot cross literally never goes to anybody. Whether that's like a number 9 issue, maybe because they don't have one or lack of, or his crossing is just like his left foot isn't that good. So it's like if you're playing him on the left, chances are he's gonna just, unless he cuts in on his right, but he never seems to do it. It's weird. He always tries to like go to the byline and chop it back with his left, and it never works. And it's just really weird. That's a funny one though, Mickey. Did you learn that yesterday, Led, on the commentary? That the pitches are like 5 meters, or because they're NFL pictures or something. The guy said on the commentary yesterday they're 5 meters or 5 feet narrower than normal football pitches. I'm pretty sure
5 meters seems too much.
5 meters is a lot. Yeah, probably 5 feet. What's that? 2 meters, whatever.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it was said on, it must, was it on the Uruguay game, or was it was either Uruguay or the US? Someone will know, maybe. But yeah, pitches are too narrow.
Apparently. They should go play at New York City FC if you really want a narrow pitch.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they won't.
Big
All
game.
right. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so basically Argentina, the only team that probably rotates because they're in a good position. Everyone else really needs to play.
Big time. Like Canada, did they win their first game? They did, didn't they? Yeah, Jonathan David scored. Or maybe they've won both. No, they lost.
No, they lost to,
Yeah. So they'll need something in this last game. I'm going to assume. So how does it work? Is it top 3 go through?
I think it's just 2 because they're only 16.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there's only 2 groups. Yeah, okay. Straight to semis? Oh, no, there's 4. Yeah.
It's 4, top 2 from the
Sorry,
4.
yeah, so straight to quarters. Is
that
right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, Venezuela, 6 points. That's lopsided. Jesus. Mexico have it all to do. Kind of. Chile. Oh, could Chile? Did Chile play Canada last game? Yeah, they must do. Because Peru play Argentina, so.
Canada's played Argentina and
no, I mean like next game, Canada played Chile, right?
Yes.
That's massive.
Massive, right here. Yeah.
I guess if Canada draw, they'll still go through. So Canada just can't lose. Chile need to win.
Correct.
They'd be on, you know what I'm saying? Someone's going to be on 4 points at minimum.
Yep.
Canada could be on 6, obviously. So.
Yep. And Toby's saying Ecuador, Mexico is the last game.
Oh, that's fun. Year. That's nice. Okay. Wow, imagine Venezuela finish on 9 points.
Right?
That's bonkers.
I don't even know who is on that.
That's Romo's team, I believe, who saved a pen last game. Yep. There he is.
Oh, that's
Mikey
right.
Baston's, Mikey Baston's love child there, Rafael Romo.
I owned a Romo at one time.
Did you? A rare Romo?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. What, like DC Romo or like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had one previously, but very brief, short stint in my Sorare time.
It was just a mistake all around.
Okay.
I got it from Pavel, but then sold it. Look at me for $376.
Tell you what, he hasn't really changed in price much,
right?
Which is like absurd.
Let's see what I paid for this guy.
This would have been a while ago.
0.1 and a pote.
Pavel always wins. Nah, he did okay.
So that was the thing. He was horrific at DC.
I thought he was bad, right? Yeah. And then he went to Leuven or something in Belgium, maybe. Or he popped up there at some point.
Was that before 260?
Was it before? Was it?
Yeah, it was before. He went from Leuven to DC.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. That's a nice little trivia.
Yeah, really.
And now to Catalonia.
And he's been great.
Yeah, goalkeeper careers aren't linear, are they? They're a weird breed. Sorry if you're a goalkeeper watching this, but
you're right. They are. All right. Euros.
Come on then. The real
Spain,
stuff.
Portugal, England, Netherlands, Germany are your top 5. Are there going to be any surprises here?
I know. I was just going to say there has to be someone like this tournament has been full of surprises. So it's so hard to like not see a surprise, even though like your logical mind says that there probably won't be in that. Maybe that 5 you mentioned there.
Yep.
But like there has to be somewhere. Netherlands, sneaky one. I don't see Spain or Portugal slipping up. I'm hoping England slip up from a biased perspective, but I don't see it really. I think Netherlands could, which is not good for me personally. So this is like an unbiased opinion, but Romania just weird. Like it just wouldn't shock me if something went wrong there for the Netherlands in the way that it went wrong in that Austria game.
Sean made a nice point on Tuesday's show that like when Romania win, like they score really well. And so like you could even get some good scores if they happen to take it to the Netherlands. I'm curious if Turkey can get a little shocking result against Austria.
I mean, yeah, that game's probably I know Austria are favorites, I guess, but like I don't know. Like personnel wise, it's very even, I would say. Like if you look at both 11s, but I think the Big Ralph's the way you got them playing is really interesting. So it's going to take a bit of Arda magic, I think, maybe to beat that Austria side, which is if he's fit, he's capable. Yeah, that one's obviously the coin toss, isn't it? Really.
I think the literal one is Italy, Switzerland.
Yeah. I mean, you'd like to think Italy have enough, but then Switzerland do have quality. So, yeah, they're both really tough ones to pick, honestly. Like, really tough.
Italy's not good at all.
They're not, but they have a wicked goalkeeper who, like, seems to just bail them out in, most big games. And they're not good. No, they're not. But they do have, like, little spurts of quality, which in these type of, like, Italy are just renowned, of, for like going through competitions and
making it,
like just doing the old Southgate one.
They can actually get into the competition. They do.
Right? Yeah. Just give us a ticket and we'll be okay. But we're useless at actually, qualifying. So, Belgium, France.
Charlie's saying no Hakan. Oh, is that right? Is he suspended?
Oh, suspended, is it? See, I know this is going into projected lineups, which I'm sure you'll want to touch with the competitions and stuff, but I think Sam Tice showed us that article with the Spain situation. Like they might rest Carvajal and might rest one of the centre backs because of the suspensions. But everything I'm seeing is against that right now. Like Carvajal looks like he's going to play, and I don't know.
I don't know how you make decisions like that in knockout games.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Because you're like preparing for the future when you need to play the present.
You have to, you cannot play again if
that messes up. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Rodrigo said Italy have an insane international pedigree. It's like Madrid. I'd never want to play them in the knockouts. That's fair.
Yeah, it's like an aura thing that just history, kind of just seems to repeat itself with them.
Yeah.
Austria destroyed. Yeah, fair.
Raul said that he's Romanian and against Netherlands, we always play bad.
I mean, yeah, Netherlands did not look good against Austria. They really didn't look good. You can't rest in case of suspension and knockoff game. No chance. Yeah, fair. What about France, Belgium? Could that go lopsided somehow? I know Belgium haven't really filled us with any confidence, but
I was going to say it's like two underperforming teams.
Yeah, neither of France. I know they do have the X factor, with Mbappe and whatever, but I don't know. Like Belgium have their own versions of that, in a very Walmart way, with Doku and whatever else they've got, KDB and stuff. So they have their quality as well, but maybe defensively they're a little bit shakier, or a lot shakier, maybe.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. But you just honestly, these one-off games are weird. They're so weird. As much as like stats and stuff come into it, it's a different territory and a different dynamic to a football game. But Lukaku hasn't scored a goal, is that right? Or maybe he scored. I mean, he scored like 10 offside ones. But
I think he's had 3 VARs.
Jesus. Yeah, and Trossard hasn't been great.
No.
I don't see Trossard starting against France. They might need a little bit more pace, like Bakayoko or something.
But like Bakayoko hasn't really been that good either.
He hasn't been good, no, I know. But I don't know. Is it too dangerous going back here, Doku? If if we're talking defensive responsibilities, maybe against France, because somebody's gonna have to double up on Mbappe.
Yeah.
Realistically, and if he's going to play on the left side, I guess it would be on that Trossard side, right?
Yeah.
Like if Mbappe plays left wing, Trossard would play right wing, Castagne right back. Luke Bacchio, yeah, but
it's always weird to me when a player gets like a random start and then doesn't play at all the next game.
Yeah,
Who should
Carrasco's
start
like
is
infamous for
Openda.
that. Yeah, it's probably but they're not going to drop Lukaku.
Yeah, they're not. But like,
he probably should play. Yeah, I agree. The fact he had 1 minute the whole tournament.
Who?
Openda, or does he come on every game? Because I'm sure I heard something that like he might not have even featured at all apart from that one. He came on. Okay.
Yeah, 7 minutes total.
That is ludicrous, really, isn't it? Knowing that you've only scored.
Sorry. Oh, Toby was saying, how did
Openda was suspended?
No, no.
Luka Bacchio, yeah, I agree. He was suspended. I heard this.
My fault.
Yeah, 2 yellows. Idiot.
I hate that rule. I get it.
Yeah, Mikey Baston's right there. Says a lot about the tourney when your top score is 3, and that's from Georgia. So it's like,
yeah,
we have like, I don't know. I think I said it somewhere before the Euro started, which is not like rocket science to work out, but like these games are just tight for the most part. Like international football, especially tournament international football, like there's just not that many goals unless, like we said, somebody goes and smashes somebody, but it doesn't actually really happen. So like, yeah, you ain't gonna get big numbers for these goal scoring, like leaderboards and stuff. But yeah, the fact that it's coming from Georgia is worrying. Like, no disrespect, but like, it's not a great sign. And I think I saw something saying that like football's greasy bench. Surely not. That was a rest, wasn't it?
It surely had to be, right, Genesis? Come on.
That's what I thought. A lot of the press was saying it was a resting thing. So, yeah, I did see something saying that like, is football just getting too boring now? Is it just like, how can we not lose rather than like, go out and try and win a game of football in some sort of more expansive way? Like that feels like quite true right now.
I feel like the expansion, and then like just like you said, as long as you don't lose, you're pretty much through. And they're not going to go back to a smaller one, so it almost makes sense to make it bigger than this one, like
2014 or however many go through. But
like
like,
it's just like, oh, this is terrible.
But I've seen the thing with like the fact that Ukraine have finished on 4 points and haven't qualified, and there's teams with 3 points that have qualified. Like that is weird. Like that shouldn't. There's a mistake there somewhere. I'm sorry, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah,
like the goal should be to get as many points as you can possibly. And that goes against the format that they've managed to put together for this one. So like you said, is the only option to go again and make it even bigger.
Yeah, Charlie said the best third place rule completely ruined the majority of the final games. That too. Yeah,
because like Netherlands have got away with murder basically. Like they've been put on like the nice side of things with England, where they finished in the best third place, but how could how are you getting gifted for that when people are finishing second and getting murdered for it type of thing as far as the side of the bracket? I don't know. It's a bit weird. It is a bit weird.
Yeah. Toby mentioned that Fulkrig is supposed to start, which I read today, but also saw that it could be for Wirtz and not for Havertz.
Havertz maybe drops back into like a 4, whatever, or 3, however you want to look at it, and then Fulkrig up front. I can see it. I can see that for sure, because they've got 3 centre backs, Denmark, and they're all big. Not to say Havertz isn't big, but Fulkrig's just a bigger set, isn't he?
He plays
as far as weight goes, and plays big. More generic number 9, and I think there is merit to playing him, honestly, or maybe for the first 60. And Wirtz hasn't lit it up really, has he? If we're being honest,
nope.
Like Musiala's lit the tournament up.
I was going to say Musiala is making Wirtz look bad because I feel like they're constantly compared with, given they're so
one
young.
another. Right? Yeah. Højbjerg will slaughter. Yeah, Højbjerg's either going to get sent off or have the game of his life, and maybe still get sent off.
And still yeah. Genesis for France was saying it's either Greets, Kante, Rabiot, or Rabiot, Kante, Tchouameni.
Jesus, and who they play in Belgium?
And could be Coman time.
Okay. Yeah, I've said that a few. I can't remember what stream it was, but I thought Dembele. I know he scored well last game or whatever on Sorare, but he's been woeful, Dembele. Like,
yeah,
just from a what he normally should be able to do perspective, like he's just not. It's not happening for him. Yeah, it's wide open. I know there's stats and there's win percentages and stuff, but I do think it is wide open, and I'd be very shocked if one of those 5 that you mentioned at the start, don't slip up somewhere.
I mean, can't you just play this lineup, but with Griezmann instead of Barcola? Or put him centrally and Mbappe out wide?
Yeah, but then you're either having no number 9 or you're having no winger in those scenarios, right? As in on the left. As in, like, if you play Mbappe on the wing, you haven't got a number 9. As in, you have Griezmann, but, we know he's not a number 9. So, like, that front 3 is, like, screams, like, we're just going to stretch the hell out of you, and you're just going to have to, deal with the amount of pace that we're bringing to you. Where Griezmann is not that type of play. He's obviously playing through the lines, and you kind of want Griezmann in there somehow. You want to play with 12 men, obviously, but it's not possible. You have to give something. Something has to give. So is that a midfielder? Kante ain't going to get dropped, is he?
No.
It's either obviously Tchouameni or Rabiot, but he loves the defensive, like, sort of middle 3 setup. Like, he doesn't like flair in that midfield. So knockout tournament football screams maybe Genesis is onto something there.
I'm going to say you need a 9 and you don't need the pace, and that it should be Olivier Giroud season.
Yeah, you need the beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need the Giroud. I've seen somewhere though, Deschamps has come out and slated him. Have you seen that?
No.
Basically said that, like, his attitude stinks and stuff. Like, he's being
he's already in MLS. Doesn't care.
Yeah, he's gone. Say bye-bye to European football, but said he wasn't too happy with Griezmann midfield. Yeah. I can see it.
I love that word.
That's a great word, yeah.
About Barcola. Yeah.
Barcola is electric. Like, he will provide you that X factor on either side, especially when Dembele hasn't been on it realistically. So, it gives it a bit more balance. And maybe does he go Coman, Mbappe, Barcola? He is obsessed with Rabiot, I agree. Rabiot is good. He's just like rubbish for Sorare. Like, but like, he is a very good footballer. Like, you can't deny it, even though, like, he doesn't light up any pitch in any way. Like, there's a reason why he's starting for France, lads. Like, it's horrible to think about, but it's true.
I think the only situation I can think of more of a player, a manager loving a player more than Deschamps love Rabiot is Jose Mourinho's love for Nemanja Matic.
It's a very similar one. Yeah, good point. Very similar. Yeah.
Surely Matic is heading to Turkey soon. Surely.
I thought has he not been there already? Nah, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Rabiot is the glue. Yeah. I don't know. And he's left-footed, kind of helps in the midfield to give it a bit of balance with Kante and Tchouameni not being left-footed. And yeah, I'd be shocked if it's not that 11 with maybe Coman as the right winger. That's probably my guess if I had to do the prediction right now.
Well, you don't have to do it right now. You have 23 hours and 15 minutes to do your prediction.
Okay, I've got time.
Good luck to Toby and Mickey, though. They're
flying, aren't they?
They are flying.
Yeah, I've heard Toby.
Well deserved.
Where's Mickey to? I know Toby told me he had like a top 10 of the second period of play, but I don't know if Mickey's
Mickey is 6th overall. Wow. And Toby's 10th.
Amazing. Yeah, it can take some doing that, like 87%.
It's crazy.
Accuracy. It is really good. Like, really, really good. Yeah. It's very impressive. So how's the guy at the I was gonna say, how are you at the top with 86?
No.
But you work there, so that's
it's just my account.
I know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But Harry, little respect here, 43.
Okay. I'll give it to you. Yeah, you have proven your footy knowledge. It's impressive. How far are you off the prizes if you were able?
Not I'm probably gone in Copa.
That one guy had 91%. Why is he so low?
Incredible. What am I? 2015? I probably can't make that up in euros either. Which guy?
Fair. Somebody had 91%. Was it? Yeah, that one there. Loco, 8th position. Well, a couple of them have 91. 93.
Yeah, they must not be doing. They don't have enough bonus points. Toby
How'd you
knows
get
everything
bonus
about
points?
that.
Okay.
Like if you get the full 11 correct, you get extra points and stuff like that.
Clever.
Yeah.
That 93%. JK.
It was 96% before yesterday. I think they had gotten like 4 starters wrong, but the entire Copa.
That's bonkers. Yeah, that's really impressive.
It really is. Like it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing really well. And a star rare up for grabs.
Yeah, that's huge.
What do you think on pick scores? We haven't done that in a while, since we haven't done that in a while. I'll give you one hint as it loads here. I'll give you the league. Oh, so the top 1, 2, 3, 4 are from Major League Soccer.
I was going to say, there's no way Lucho Acosta isn't up there.
Lucho is 4.
Okay. Carlos Eel has to be up there. Maybe he doesn't. Okay. I know Rusnak's a AAA, or was on my lineup builder. So maybe not in like, because it's funky, isn't it? Sometimes if you go on pick score, they might not be the AAA that you see.
He is a AAA, but he is not.
Okay.
He's not there.
Cucho has to be up there. What? So 3 others from MLS, and then not anyone I've picked outside of Lucho.
Cucho is only a AA.
Okay.
Apparently the Revs don't give up many points to opposing center forwards.
Now
again, it's only pick scores are only for the first game. We don't have we wouldn't do a pick score of the second one. Yeah.
Oh, AAAs.
One of them is your boy, or one of your boys.
Santi.
Santi is number 2.
Okay. Santi's number 2. Who else? Gold. It's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah. Danny Buangs. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Okay.
Fun fact, I won a Michael Murillo just before Copa and sold it. And I was like, yeah, I don't need this card. And now I'm short of a defender.
Of course. Of course. I don't think he scored well last night, but he will probably score well against Bolivia.
Maybe I traded it.
Did he actually play for Marseille right now? Yeah. Ish, kind of. Okay. Yeah, Santi has been cooking.
Yeah.
I'm just gutted I can't fucking use him tomorrow or this midweek. He's just wasted. I have literally no super res.
Oh.
I know. Okay. Yeah. So who out of those 4 have a double? Does Gold have a double game week?
That's a good question. Let's go back to yes, St. Louis and at Minnesota.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's probably the play, isn't he?
Yep.
Like Acosta, as much as he is probably the play as well. But yeah, 2 aways. I mean, I'm not worried.
Is Almada officially gone?
No, I think he's going to play this weekend. I'm pretty sure I read
Almada
that.
Home against Toronto and at New England is not bad.
Surely he has a nice little send off because, yeah, we don't get to see my boy Frankie Amaya in a New York Red Bulls kit anymore. Unfortunately, he's a Mexican boy now.
Contender boy now.
No, him and Reynoso just holding hands. Shocking. Pulisic AAA. That's generous. Yeah. Well, you said, didn't you? The pick scores for the Copa and stuff is tougher to kind of.
It's just such little data to work off.
Right, to go off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Evander. Somebody was
shouting. Lots of AAAs, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Christian Espinoza, the last one.
Oh wow. There's I know Herrera has 2 matchups with Houston, but no in-season card. So
still none.
I don't think so. No.
What are we doing? Sure
he doesn't. No.
Whatever.
Wagner.
There's Manafa right ahead of Kimmich.
Yeah, of course.
There's a Sorare in a nutshell right there. Musiala one spot ahead of Hani Mukhtar. This game is great.
One step ahead. Oh, Pickford just ahead of him.
Oh, Vaco with his old MLS friends.
Who did Vaco used to play for?
San Jose.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I was majorly into MLS at that point. I don't really remember him, honestly.
One of the first cards I bought.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wasn't into it, and like when we first got on, honestly. Well, I was. I did have Kate Cowell, but that was just because he was young and yeah, big head.
Oh yeah,
big head Valeri. Yeah, was he any good? He's okay.
He to be honest wasn't on didn't have a ton of games for San Jose.
Got you. Oh wow.
Like when I bought him when he left, and I was like, oh, he'll smash it in Korea. And
yeah, he's had his days, hasn't he? But yeah. Hernan. Who's Hernan? No cards. Who's Toby referring to there?
Hernan in San Jose.
Do they have a new play? Oh yeah. They've got like this little number 10 kid who's really good. Yeah, that Lopez kid. I watched him play on one of these games recently. He's really good. Left-footed. Like he's tidy, similar to like Facundo Torres, but a bit more bulkier and puts himself about. He's really good actually. Okay. They spent good money on him as well. I think he was like 8 million or something. Like it was a lot of money.
That is a lot of money for
it was multiple millions, but
wow.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, him and Herrera in season cards, please.
For real.
Well, he'll be out of season by the time they yeah.
Anyway. All right. I think that's all we got for today. I was going to do some projected lineups, but Toby and Mickey are probably like, please don't help anyone else. So I won't. So thank you everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinn. Are you guys doing a show tomorrow?
I've been informed that we might be doing a show this evening.
Ooh.
Yeah. So a deadline that's not a deadline show, basically. So I don't know what time.
Too much changes.
Probably not. No.
I don't know.
What time is the deadline tomorrow? Is it same time as it was this midweek?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, but they'll definitely be. Yes, Quinny wants to do a stream later, so we'll see.
All right.
See what time that happens.
So go head over to Quinny 3001. It's on his channel.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So go over there, check out that show. Go to the Harry Trades channel and subscribe. Watch all the videos, like all that good stuff. So Harry, thank you. Everyone, thanks for joining us, and good luck this weekend.